What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be discussing a new cooling fan stand base for the PlayStation 5. Now what you see right here is a PlayStation 5 Pro, and I have already upgraded to the disk drive on this PlayStation 5 Pro already. But as you can see, it can stand upright like this, and it does hold itself up vertically pretty well. But I'm not super comfortable with it just standing up like this because I feel like it should have a wider base. Now, PlayStation does give you these little clips right here that are very cheap, and those are meant to keep your PlayStation horizontally, but once you install the disk drive, they really don't work too well horizontally because it kind of wobbles around a little bit. So these little cheap plastic stand clips are honestly just a waste of time in my opinion. And for a PlayStation 5 Pro that costs $700, Sony should be doing something better, or at least including a much better stand base for this PlayStation 5, in my opinion. But we're just gonna pop those out because we're not gonna be using them anymore. So what we're going to be installing is this product right here. And this right here is the new LICTIN cooling fan base with the LED lights and the charging ports for your controllers. So without further ado, let's get it out of the box and let's get it installed. I'll be right back in a second. Okay, so we got everything out of the box, and this is basically what it comes with. It has this very nice large base stand here that also has fans built inside of it to help cool off your PlayStation under heavy use. It also has two USB Type-C charging ports for your controllers, and this whole ring around the entire perimeter has LED lights in it for a nice cool looking effect. It does come with this plate here, just like that. So this particular base unit will work on the PlayStation 5 Slim, the digital edition, the regular PlayStation 5 disc edition, and the new PlayStation 5 Pro, whether you added the disc or not. But depending on which PlayStation 5 console you have, you may or may not need this little clip here. So on the PlayStation 5 Pro, we're not gonna need that. We're just gonna set that aside. Now to install this, it's pretty simple. There's a hole right here on the bottom, and then it comes with this bolt that we're gonna slide up through the bottom. And then on the bottom of your PlayStation, there's a hole down here that bolt will thread into. And one more thing, on the bottom of this base stand, there are rubber pads all the way around the perimeter, which allows it to grip the table surface so that it doesn't slide around on you. So let's go ahead, grab ourselves a flathead screwdriver, and let's get this installed. Now you can see the shape of the bottom of the PlayStation. It's wider in the back, and then it's thinner with an oval front. We're gonna lay this on its side like this, and we're going to line up the shape with the wider back and the oval front up to the PlayStation just like this. And I'm gonna put the bolt in from the back, line that up on the bottom of the PlayStation. Okay, get our screwdriver and just start tightening it up. Now you do not want to over tighten this bolt. You just want to make it hand tight, but do not over tighten it. Okay? Okay, that should be it. Okay? There you go. That is what the new cooling fan base stand looks like when mounted to the PlayStation. So that's what it looks like from the side. That's what it looks like from the front. That's what it looks like from the back. And then on the back is where you have your power cord to the base, and then you have the port that exhausts the heat. Now, to get power to the base, you're going to take this cord here and then plug it into the back of one of the USB ports on the back of your PlayStation 5. Then you're going to take your power cord, once it's plugged in, and then plug that into the back of your PlayStation, just like that. Now, if we just grab one of these controllers here, if we go ahead and turn on the PlayStation with the power button, this base should automatically start to work. So here we go. There you go. Now, as your PlayStation is starting up, the base lights may turn on and off until this is completely up and running. But once it's up and running, you're good to go. See how it just shut off on its own? It might turn on and off for a second here, just like that. So while the PlayStation is going through its booting up process, your base stand might turn on and off based on the power of this PlayStation. So if you just give it a couple seconds, everything will turn on and be good to go. Now, a couple other things I want to point out. This base stand also comes with this clip right here. This clip can clip on either side of your PlayStation like this, or you could do it on the back side like that. Whichever way is good for you. I like putting it on the back side because if you happen to have a set of headphones, you can hang them off the back just like that. So that's pretty much what I'll be doing so that the headphones are not necessarily in the view, okay? Then, let's grab another controller here. So we have a PlayStation 5 Pro controller. We're gonna drop it in just like that so it starts to charge. We'll drop the second one in. Now we have our controllers organized in the base and they are charging at the same time, which is really cool. So if we take a look over here, on the front up here, there's two pictures of controllers that will light up green or red based on if your controllers need charged or not. There is this little middle button in between the two pictures of the controllers that allows you to change the color of the lights on your base. So if we turn this sideways like this, you get a better view. By pressing this button, you could change the color or the style of the lights, whether you want them chasing or pulsating or whatever you want. So you could do like a pulsating red light like that. Again, there's more of like a rainbow effect like that. So you could change the lights by just keep tapping the button to whatever you want, okay? Now, to turn off the lights, maybe you don't want the lights on, but you're playing your PlayStation, just hold the button in for a couple seconds and the lights will shut off. Now, the fan. Let me move these controllers out of the way for a second, okay? On the front right here, there's a little white button that has a picture of a fan on it. If you press the button once, the first fan will light up more like a low. You hit it again, that's more like a medium. Hit it again, that's more high. Now keep in mind, these are not big fans. They're very, very small, but they're meant to just create a cooling effect for your PlayStation when you're doing some heavy gaming. And you really can't even hear the sound of the fan either. I'm gonna try to get this close to you to see if you can hear it. So it's very, very subtle, and that's on the high fan. It's really not loud at all. But it does work, okay? And this is what the lights look like on the front. That's turned off. That's fan 1, fan 2, fan 3. Simple as that. If you want your lights on, you hit the RGB light in front. There you go. That's how easy it is to use this base. Okay, everybody, so there you go. So we just went ahead and installed the LICTIN cooling fan LED base on a PlayStation 5 Pro. And as you can see, it's very simple and easy to install. It works great, it looks great, and it keeps your PlayStation a lot more sturdy when sitting on the table in a vertical position. I really like that you could change the lights. I really like that under heavy gaming, you can turn the fans on. I really like that you can put your controllers in here and organize your controllers in the base and charge them at the same time. And another thing I want to point out real quick is that on the front up here, there are 3 additional USB ports on the base. So if your controllers are dying while you're using them and you want to plug in the actual power cord to your controllers to the front, or plug some other power cord in to charge maybe your phone, whatever the case is, you can plug them as long as they're a USB cord right into the front of this base. Overall, I really just like this base and I'm really happy with this purchase. So if any of you out there have a PlayStation 5 digital, a PlayStation 5 disc, or a PlayStation 5 Pro, and you're looking for a more sturdy cooling fan LED base for your console, I definitely recommend checking out the LICTIN cooling fan LED base because it's a fantastic product and it comes in at a great value. But that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope this video helps some of you out. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button and like this video. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments section and I'll get back to you when I can. And also do me a favor, subscribe to the channel because it definitely helps me out and I greatly appreciate it. So that's it. I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you. I truly appreciate you all. And as always, see you in the next video.